Listen to what Bill Maher said about this, because I thought this was really interesting, the way he used the Twitter metaphor to kind of explain it.
You know, it was sort of like cancel culture encapsulated, because at first you saw he was laughing at the joke, right? This is what happens a lot with cancel stuff. You know, at first, oh, it's funny. And then you look around, oh, wait, I'm supposed to be offended. And then there's the overreaction. He was like the Twitter mob come alive. I'm okay with it. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be offended. Now I'm going to just wildly overreact.
What do you think?
So, like, I yesterday when I heard this, I completely agreed, but that was just based on how I interpreted things at the time. And this whole conversation really comes down to, how do you interpret it? How do you perceive it? For me, it's all in the eye of the beholder. In Bill Maher's perspective, and a lot of people, like you said, take it at face value. He was laughing. We have to take that at face value. What does that mean? Presumably what that means at face value is that he found it funny. What was actually going on inside? Who knows? Was it a nervous chuckle? Was he laughing just out of pressure? It's unclear. Well, only Will Smith knows the answer to that.
Except I will say this.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it may be nervous laughter.
Sure.
It may be genuine laughter.
Sure.
But whatever it is, it didn't propel him out of his seat until
Not right then and there.
Until he looked over at Jada.
Sure.
And then it changed.
It did. And I've spoken to so many different guys about this, and some guys say, and some guys who are in relationships right now, they tell me, they're like, look, bro, like, if I was with my girl and something like that kind of happened, and I looked at my girl and I saw that, one, she was genuinely hurt, and two, I saw this kind of, not like an order, but sort of like a look, like, really, you're gonna really like sit there and let that happen? And like, look, this is I'll admit, this is toxic masculinity or just masculinity in general, or maybe chivalry. Who knows? You can slice it many different ways, but a lot of guys
or a crime.
Yeah, or a crime too. And yeah, the crime is the result of you deciding to take it to this level.
Right.
I don't think Will Smith should have taken it to the hitting level. If he would have gotten, like Keith said, if he would have gotten up on stage, if he got up on stage, it would be terrible. If him and Jada were that aggrieved and they found it this offensive, he could have achieved the exact same thing without putting hands on him.
Wait. Are you telling me that Will Smith, it would be okay for him just to get on stage and walk up to him?
After a certain point, Harvey.
What was the point?
Absolutely. So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so I think it was about 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Started a friendship with August, and we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state. And we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
That particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over. You know?
We were
over. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
Hey, that's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would
During that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And
Husband, now I got to be with you at the press conference while you tell the world about your transgressions.
well,
Like, I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
No, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Stand by your bus, we're ready to hit the sun.
Tender, it's okay. This? A little bit. Okay, you can get dressed. Try to get as much air on those abrasions on your back as you can. And it's called amenorrhea when you lose your period. It's because you drop body fat, but that's not at all unusual for female athletes. Okay, got
Wow. Wow. That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.